What up？ 大家好，我是唢呐，
我小魏。
We're back for another episode of Cypher Blast. On this episode, y'all niggas still talking.
对啊，有人在那里靠北说什么？我们东西比赛都做的跟中国一样啊，然后拍的东西都很旧啊，都用那种 old school 的啊。然后都是剪接又很烂啊，啪啦啪啦啪一堆的啊，说有时间做啊，然后还做这么烂啊，什么有的没的。
You know what? You guys remind me of my ex-girlfriend. Back whenever we was living together, and I used to be in my room doing my shit, I had my door closed so I could work on my music. And she would come and she would敲门 and be like, 你是不是在打手枪啊？You don't know what the is going on behind this closed door. So don't be talking your shit. And that's exactly what you're doing because you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
对啊，什么都不知道乱讲。
Do you remember back in like what was it? 去年11月2020 11月 whenever we actually had the meeting with MTV and they were like, hey, we want to do this show, but we don't know who the judges are going to be. 他们还不知道 host 要是谁. I even asked, I was like, so who's gonna host the show? And Kenny was like, 不知道耶。
他们什么都不知道哦。
And that was 11月。Remember 他们1月才开始海选。That's literally like 2 months they had to put this shit together.
对啊。
I remember when we had that meeting, I even said to you, I was like, man, they're gonna fuck this shit up.
我们在车上的时候。他们一定搞砸了，绝对的。
But we still like, yeah, we gotta give them support because it's the first show. It's the first time they're ever doing this. We wanted to see them succeed. So let's say from 1月 to 1月, that's 2 months to prepare this shit.
他们在海选的时候还不知道之后要怎么比赛耶。
Dude, the first episode was what, 2 weeks ago? That means everything, including filming, until they actually put that shit up, it's less than 6 months. So I have to give them props because they were able to pull this shit together in such a short period of time. That's actually pretty badass. So you guys are talking like, 你们是 copy 中国有新说唱啊，你们有这么多时间把这个事情准备好。No, motherfucker. They had a very short amount of time. They were fighting with 疫情的关系, with government shit. They were trying to do everything they can to get this together.
那关起门来在做什么事情都不知道，乱讲话。
Man. These guys put in work, son, and they put in work for you so that you could have your own goddamn hip-hop TV show to watch. So, support this shit. Even though it may not be as perfect as you think it should be, support this shit so more people can watch it, and then they can have a season 2, and then they can improve upon a bigger budget, because they can have bigger and better shit. Maybe even blacker shit.
对啊，然后还有人在那里说什么，那个正大那个啊，他还是 copy 中国人的那个什么 flow 啊，然后节目都是 copy 的啊，不要看了啦，都是 copy 啦。
They were talking about that particular instance where Home copy.
那个 Cream D.
So let me get this straight. 中国有新说唱已经有 Blow Fever.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was the first season. And then we got the Cream D.
Who's ready to cream?
All they need is one more person to make that trifecta complete. Hard man. Or hard boy. So you got Cream D, Blow Fever, and Hard Boy. Jesus. Are they trying to create rappers or are they trying to create porn stars?
MC Double A 可以啊。Double A 啊。
Double A
2颗蛋蛋。
MC Double Dan, 1 for each hand. Oh my god. So my boy Fei Chun, the 副歌 is very similar to Cream D, to his song, right?
就在今晚让我尽情放肆，明天一早不怕没了创子。是不可当 Let me show the lead. You can feel my system like a beast.
But you know who Cream D's 副歌 is similar to?
他们都叫我中马兵，铠甲像金山山羊兵。
PG1. So what you're trying to say is they all copied each other? No, motherfucker. Hip hop is a sample-based culture. They sampled an idea and flipped it for their own. This is the essence of hip hop. American hip hop has tons of history like this.
Bitches on my dick, tell them give me 1 minute. Hey, Macarena.
Ay, 看他们赚得好辛苦，哎，好多账都算不清楚，哎，不要问我到底哪个。Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance. Love
Probably just caught in my plan. I like bitch, you was your mess. Ay, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ay, my bitch don't love me no more.
As you can see, from Drake to XXXTentacion to the Macarena to Tyga, everybody samples each other. It's a very common thing, but that is not copy. What exactly would copy be? That is when you take a song and word for word, verse for verse, flow for flow, and even the beat. 是一模一样. That is copy. Let's make it more clear. This would be sampling.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata?
Yeah, it's our motto.
Hakuna Matata, ratatata. Hakuna Matata, matatata. Hakuna Matata, ratatata.
So as you can see, they use the same word, but they changed the phrasing. You almost can't even recognize that it's the same thing. But what if someone were to take the same idea for the song and copy it? Not only copy the song, but copy the video, shot for shot, frame for frame, even go so far as to copy similar movements.
哎，拉紧都一样哦。
那就唔对哦。
对哦。
So because Asia hip hop in itself, the whole community is so small, it's very likely that people get influenced by each other, son. It's a common thing. Just how like Cream D got influenced. It's funny because he's Cream D and then it's PG1, right?
Yeah, 那他们三个应该组个团体的。
Oh, now you need CG, PG, and Cream D.
CGG 就有Cream D 哦。Oh my god.
Yes.
CG, fool. If you want to see, call me. I don't know.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go to that other episode. Yeah. But yeah, even then, some people say that those guys got their fuka influence from that dude from Hanko. And speaking of Hanko, you motherfuckers be saying 大嘻哈时代有 copy 中国有新说唱. We can actually draw a line.
Yeah.
Like 中国新说唱 got almost all their shit from Show Me the Money.
Yeah.
And you know where Show Me the Money got their from?
Yeah.
You go all the way to the other side of the pond to my hood, and you
Yeah.
have a show called Star Search. So you couldn't even call it copy. What they did was they took an idea and they said, hey, 这个好像有效果，让我们来做一模一样的 and change some shit. Our culture will get that shit.
Yeah.
It's very common throughout history, not just in hip hop. What's the most oldest contest that people know?
Olympic.
The Olympics, bro. The Olympics has the same format. It's, hey, everybody come up and show the shit you got, and we will take some people who we think are the best, and the rest of you motherfuckers can fuck off.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So all you motherfuckers who keep talking all your shit on the internet with your keyboard fingers and shit behind your closed doors, you don't know what the fuck is going on behind our closed doors, so shut your mouth.
Hey.
Maybe then you can get your D cream.
Get your bro fever and get your D cream.
But if you, hey, what, Tagisha, let's work this out. I need to do some math in my head. If your D gets creamed too often, does that mean that you have a blow fever? So, back to the show itself. Man, episode 2, they came correct.
超好看的。
Everybody was going all out. It was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But there were also some people there who were well deserving of the MWP award.
Hey.
And for those of you who don't know, MWP means most whack performer. So this episode's MWP award goes to a guy who every rapper agrees that he will 把他们干掉. If he snaps his fingers, you're all fucked. But apparently, this motherfucker forgot his glove. So what, man? 你应该要戴套套. My man, he struck fear in the hearts of other rappers. He even came on this show and he showed out. And when he got up on stage, he was still good, but 没有那种 the few, you know what I mean? 没有回音的感觉. I think it's because he was the last one to face shit. And I know 他们每一集好像录大概12到13个小时, so I'm tired. So I give him props for actually going up there and delivering. But bruh, you need to come correct with it, man. But no, we love you, man. We give you all the support. We're just talking our shit. You did a really great job. But next time, I want to hear that.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I want some rappers to turn fucking dust. So now that we got our MWP out the way, let's get to our honorable mention and my top 3.
Hey.
My honorable mention goes to a guy who just was like, the way he was rapping, the sound of his voice and the way he was delivering the lyrics reminded me of old school Eminem.
Really? Old school Eminem?
Like old school Eminem, when Eminem was going through some rough times, because you had a really rough family life.
Yeah.
And there were some songs he would do that the subject matter was so heavy, so dark, but the way he rapped it was like, God damn, this is going heavy.
我的幸福的家伙讲着歪理，说我想法不聪明，但就算练习无数次，要不在意还。
And K.I. gave me that gajue. When he got on the stage, he's got his hoodie on and he's just standing there like barely moving. And you even see the judges and the people like, oh shit, it's going dark. He even said he wanted to be like a demon or some shit.
Yeah.
So, bro, that's like...
而且他口音有台湾国语，我觉得蛮屌的。
Really?
我也很好玩呢。
Dude, I like that guy. I think that guy was pretty cool, and I'm interested to see what he will do in the next episodes to come.
Yeah.
Now, on to my top 3. My number 3 goes to a guy who, man, you can tell that he is going to be big. He's already so young and he's putting in work. He's got the work ethic of J. Cole. Remember we did that J. Cole episode way back in the back?
Yeah.
Man, you can tell my boy puts in work. 15 years old, 高中生 and Tsinghua is bouncing all over the fucking place.
让人看你就不满意，自我锻炼，活力活现半年，我扮演你们我。
高中还没啦，国中啦。
高中, 国中, either way, this motherfucker came with it. He was the first one out the gate, dude.
Yeah.
And he was just nonstop. But he's my number 3 because he's still so young and he doesn't have a lot of experience. And it's just like, you know, when you fucking, your first time you fucking, you just, he's just rapid fire. Like, so you can tell, like, with a little bit of training, he's going to be badass.
赶快签约他，赶快签约。
Now, the number 2 slot goes to one of my favorites. The dude just has this like low-key swagger. You know what I mean? He's this unsuspecting, unassuming dude when he gets up on stage. You can even see he just makes you want to bounce. Like even the judges, everyone is like, he just got that bounce for you when you hear him rap. And that's fucking Popo J.
我有天真的踢到铁板，发现没办着，我把铁板架设，你被铁板烧。I'm a cook you，爱上寿司菲菲料理，你不用劝 my bro。
小屌哥。
那首歌很好听。
The way he raps is like he's got the perfect balance of artistic and like mainstream right there. You know what I mean? He's not too artistic, but he's not too mainstream. He's got the right amount.
He's a perfect quantum physics.
Oh, 对. He really is.
Between artist and performers.
Seriously, and he's a police. He's between gang and not gang. Right? He can do some borderline gangster shit. But he's got a badge. So. Now let's get on to my number 1 slot. This goes to a guy who's, for me personally, is very, very artistic. His flow, his performance actually reminds me of a lot of American rappers who kind of straddle the line between R&B and hip hop.
Really?
Like for example, Anderson .Paak, Mos Def. Like these are the guys that we really like. Very artistic, very the real essence of hip hop, but still very soulful.
Really?
And this guy is 汤杰。
万别只说大师，我会吓死我嘴巴辣得像老干妈，把你辣死。
My man just came out there. I know, like, what's his name? Like, Shones. I was like, man, you're not, you go slide. It's like, damn, man. I ain't gonna hook him up like that. Look, his whole essence just oozes that R&B fuel. You know what I mean? He's able to command the stage. It was really, really cool. It's really, really soulful. I say he's the soul of the show right now. Even though I don't know a lot of what he's singing, for me, I'm looking at the actual like package of like his presence.
那歌词写很好，其实。
有一些的部分我听得懂，但是 what was your favorite part?
那个柯文哲。
一四就坚持，柯文哲是骗子，支持王室监狱当真小人，也不要当伪军。
我听到那句的时候，我在大叫，我哥老哦。
So this just goes to show you that good shit saves the world, son. And you know what? I actually want to open another category for best reaction. Because this motherfucker, every time you see him, his face is like, ah! Even when some people got eliminated, he was like,
拜托你啦。
And this goes to our man, Danto.
谢谢。
My boy's not even on stage and he's still commanding the presence from behind the scenes. So keep that shit up, son. So, in conclusion, make sure you guys watch episode 3 this Saturday on MTV. Keep the shit talk to a minimum and remember, keep your D cream behind closed doors.
And bro fever.
如果你没办法接受那种的话，那就 keep it PG
不然就 double L。
Oh my God, these rap names are too much, man. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.